It's time for another book cart spin. Hey there, it's Mitzi. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do a book cart spin for October, and I'm behind. I am so far behind on this because, well, I had so much going on for Victober, and I was so excited about that I completely forgot about the book cart. So I'm going to talk to you first about the books that I read from the book cart in September, and then we'll do a spin for the books that I'll read for October. Now, I don't know that I'll get to these books, and it's okay if I don't. I'll just have them on my shelf to read the first week in November or something. But I do want to at least spin for the books, so we'll see. So the first one I read was Thursday's Child by Noel Streatfeild. I really like this. This is a middle grade, high adventure orphan story is what it is. I didn't realize that this is actually a duology. It's the Margaret Thursday series. Isn't that what it's called? Yeah, I wrote it on the back. Margaret Thursday series. So there is actually another one after this, and so I'll have to check out that one too. I'm really enjoying Noel Streatfeild. This is a great middle grade book, high adventure. There's some found family in this one, and it deals with an orphan who is an interesting character. So I do recommend this one, and I'm glad that I was able to read this for September. The other book, though, I did not get to was You Don't Know Me by Susan May Warren. This book has taught me something about myself. I never picked this up because it's contemporary romantic suspense. And I am learning that a lot of these books, now I read a lot of these when I was in my 20s, early 30s. This is just about everything. Every book was a contemporary book, romantic, Christian romance book. But now I'm just not interested in reading these. I'm not ever in the mood to read these. And so I have got to stop picking these up because I'm sure this is a great book. But because I don't read a lot of contemporary books. Now, I do read cozy mysteries that are contemporary because, like, I read The Cider Shop and that was contemporary. But they have a different feel to them because it's, I don't know, just so cozy. So I am learning that about myself, that I'm not big into contemporary romantic suspense type books. It has to be back before, you know, something historical, I guess, is more my speed. And so I'm learning that about myself, and so I'm going to go back through this book cart, and books that are like that, I'm just going to take off and donate to somebody because I just don't think I'm in the mood to read those. And I have too many other books that I want to read. But I did learn that about myself this month when I had said several times. Last year that book was on my TBR, and I kept thinking, yeah, I'll get to it. And then I was excited when it was chosen from the book cart spin. And then every time it was like, I'm not in the mood for that. So I just know that about me as a reader. Now, this is the season that I'm in. You know, the next decade, I might go back to reading a bunch of contemporary thrillers. I don't know. But right now, I love cozy, historical, classics, and fun middle grade. And that's about what I'm reading. And so, you know, vintage type books, that's just the season that I'm in as a reader. So I know that. So I'm going to go through my book cart and kind of reevaluate some things. Okay, but for right now, we're going to go over to the book cart and we're going to spin for October's reading. Okay, so this is shelf 1, the first shelf on my book cart, and I am spinning just for this shelf first because these are books people have given me. They've been sending me surprise book mail, and so I want to make sure I get to at least one of these every month. So we're going to first spin for one of the books off of a gifted to me shelf. There are 13 books on the first shelf, and we have number 9. So number 9 is an Agatha Christie, The Rose and the Yew Tree. I think my son gave me this for Christmas last year. Oh, yay, I'm excited for that. So now I'm going to spin for the next shelf. So the next shelf I'll choose from shelf 3. So this is shelf 3. So let's spin for shelf 3. So there are 18 books on shelf 3. So let's see what I'll be reading. Number 12. Okay, so number 12 is Freaky Friday. Okay, so I'm excited about my book cart spin. The first one is an Agatha Christie when she wrote under the pen name Mary Westmacott, and it is The Rose and the Yew Tree. I haven't read any Mary Westmacott books yet, so I'm excited for this. My son gave me this, I think it was for Christmas last year, so I need to get to this one. This was from Shelf 1, which are my gifted books, so I was excited for this one. I'm always in the mood for Agatha Christie, and I haven't read any of those Agatha Christie. I think they're like romances, so I'm excited for that. And then the other is one I'm really excited about. This actually was published, I think, in 1972, which is the year I was born. I think that's what I remember about it, and I think that's why I even picked this up. Yeah, 1972. And that is Freaky Friday by Mary Rogers. I have seen the movie of this years ago, so this is not very long. It's a middle grade, and I'm excited for this one because I'm sure I can squeeze this in, and I have been interested in reading it. So 2 great selections from my book cart. I'm excited about reading them. Let me know if you've read them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.